That's the OJ's, For the Love of Money. That's also our super song of the day. So be caller number 22, and we're going to give you $4,000. That's 4,000 big ones just for being the 22nd caller to get through on our boogie line. So just ask yourself, what radio station pays cold, hard cash to its listeners? Ain't no other, brother. We're KRKD, your radio station. The number 555-1234. That's 555-1234. Let's go to the phones. Hello, you're caller number 1.
What do you mean you can't break in? Operator, this is an emergency.
You're caller number 5.
I'm sorry, Mr. President, she just doesn't believe me. Perhaps you or Mr. Iacocca would like to speak to her yourselves? Operator, I don't mind telling you, you're putting me in a hell of a spot here. Are you calling me a liar? Yeah? Well, reach out and touch this, Mama.
Anyone waiting to see us?
See us what?
Any calls?
Calls?
Any appointments?
John Gavin was made ambassador to Mexico again.
I'll be in with Mr. Addison.
Certainly.
Mrs. Middleman, I don't care if I have to look under every woman in Los Angeles. I am going to find your husband. No. I wouldn't do the job if I didn't love it, Mrs. Middleman. You too. Bye-bye. Something I can do for you?
What was that?
Phone. Still is.
Addison, did we get a case?
A case?
A case.
A case?
A customer.
A customer?
A customer. That woman on the phone. Does she want to hire us? Was that a case?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah. Kind of. Maybe.
What do you mean, kind of, maybe? What was that?
That was an inquiry.
An inquiry?
An inquiry.
An inquiry.
Hey, come on, an inquiry. An inquiry's not bad. An inquiry's kind of like case foreplay. You gotta have an inquiry before somebody gives you a case, right?
Case foreplay?
Don't you get it? This is great. This means people are beginning to hear about us. Take us seriously.
There was no one on the phone, was there, Dave?
What are you talking about? Mrs. Middleman? Lives in Pacoima? The mister said he was going out to the mall. Turns out he was going out with a mall. She's gonna shop around, call other agencies, check prices.
There was no one on the phone, David.
All right. There was no one on the
Terrific.
phone. Okay,
You're terrific.
I
The
know.
whole
Everybody
world's
knows you're feeling a
terrific.
little bit
Depressed? Depressed is what I was before I started feeling really bad and became what I am now. Do you know what I just did? I just called a radio station. They were giving away money, and I thought if I could only win some.
Maddie, you're losing your grip, and I haven't even had a chance to sample it yet. Maddie, look at me. I know that you're feeling a little bit disillusioned, but that is no reason to act so...
Terrified! And I'm not acting, David. We've been at this for months, and it's not getting any better. This business is a giant pit I'm throwing my money into.
Not forever. It's gonna turn around. Maddie, this is no time to throw in the towel.
Towel? Pretty soon there aren't going to be any more towels. No towels, no bathroom, no anything.
It's gonna be pretty tough on the old personal hygiene.
Oh. The Internal Revenue Service wants me to sell my house.
Your house?
My house. Between what I owe in payroll taxes and personal taxes, that house is the only thing I have left.
Your house?
I worked for 11 years for that house. The government tries to sell it out from under me.
Ooh, Scarlett. Tara ain't on the block yet. How much do you need?
$35,000.
Dollars?
Yes. Where on earth am I gonna get that kind of money?
I don't know. But we will.
We will?
We will.
How?
We'll make it.
Where? On the Xerox machine?
Lady, how many times do I gotta tell you? We are sitting on a money machine here. We just gotta figure out how to turn it on, that's all.
You are a preposterous human being. Do you know that? A preposterous human being.
Why? Because I believe in thinking positively?
Thinking positively? David, we're standing on the decks of the Titanic and you're suggesting songs to the band. This business doesn't work. No one calls, no one comes in. It's breaking your heart. And it's bankrupting me. Why are we putting ourselves through this? Why?
Because we are on the verge, Maddie. We are on the verge.
On the verge of what?
On the verge of happening
Why
any
am I
hour,
asking?
any minute
Just
now.
tell me.
Look,
I can't
know
believe
you
I'm
look
listening
depressed.
to you.
This is normal.
Why
This
am I
is
living this
absolutely
life?
normal, and you've got a right
I
to
never
be
did
concerned. I know
anything
what's
to
got you
deserve
nervous. This mild
If I'd known
recessionary
being
trend
good
we're
didn't matter, I
experiencing
would have
here.
stayed up later, slept around more.
Don't you think this happens to every company? Of course it does. I remember reading about this small little roadside outfit. Nothing was working. Nobody in the store. The milk going bad in the cooler. One day, Mr. 11 says to Mr. 7, Sev, why don't we open a little earlier, close a little later? A lightning bolt goes off in Sev's head. The two guys switch billing. The rest is business history.
Addison!
Maddie, we are in the same place. All right, I'll admit it. Things are not running as smoothly as they could, but they will. We work out the kinks, but bing, I'm telling you, any day now, any hour, any minute, this phone is gonna ring.
How'd you do that?
Wait, I'll do it again.
Yes? For Mr. Addison. It's his brother.
My brother?
Do you have a brother? Oh, brother.